What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Deemy back with another Raptors upload. And in today's video we're going to talk about why the Raptors should pursue a trade and even look at trades for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And let's get started into a full video and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let's run this video. First off, I'm just going to get into specific. If we do a trade for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, here's what the trade look like. Let's trade Vanvleet and Khem Birch. That's probably what we're going to ask for. And then can probably give up himself and Mike Muscala from Oklahoma City Thunder. We want to do this trade because Fred, honestly, we need more at the point guard position, and OKC probably can take on a 2-year contract. As they love taking on a lot of expiring contracts, so the contract's probably on a 2-year deal. As they can either A, put in the bag, or B, trade them elsewhere and keep them for the long term, or trade them later on. But Oklahoma City, they love expiring contracts, and they want draft picks to take them for granted. So that's why I'd probably include Fed in this trade. Khem Birch, I would probably include this trade because honestly, it evens out. Honestly, with this trade, adding Khem Birch in trade basically balances out veterans than Mike Muscala and Khem Birch. As Mike Muscala and Khem Birch basically the same players, but Mike Muscala can shoot the 3 at like a 40-30% clip. But that's why I'd probably put him there just for an exception or a cap filler. But that's why I think the Raptors should pursue this trade, in my opinion. Now let's get into what Shai brings and does on the court. At first, Shai is a very good player, and let's see what he's done on the offensive side of the court and defensive side of the court with the Oklahoma City Thunder. As for now, let's look at his team stats apparently. Up real quick. Apparently, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander averages 24.5 points, is really good. And averages 5 rebounds, 5.9 assists. You can round up to like 6 assists per game. And he shoots 45% from the field goal percentage, averagely. He shoots 30% from 3, which is really good. And then he shoots 81% from the free throw line. And the field goal efficiency is at 49.6. Averages a PR of 20.9 and win shares is 4.6. That's really good. So honestly, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's 6'6" and he's 180 pounds. And you can play the shooting guard and the point guard, so that'll get the Raptors some higher point guard position. So that's honestly why I think they should probably trade Fred VanVleet, because the contract expires when he has 3 years on his deal. So I don't really think it's a bad deal, and honestly he's from Canada too, so why not? Why do you not say no to Shai? But honestly, in his first season he played 82 games, and then the second season he played 70, and then overtime he played 35 last year because he was injured the year before last year. And this season he played 56 games, which is pretty much okay, as he's almost averaging about 30 minutes per game. With the Raptors, honestly, I think it makes things much more easier for him. As he's 6'6", and he can defend the Raptors system very well, as they like to play very long and lengthy. So honestly, I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander should be fine, although he shoots 30% from 3. But honestly, I think Shai will probably be a playmaker on this team, so with his size and agility and his ability to play defense, it's not that bad either. And also, last season he averaged 1.3 steals, so he's active on the defensive end too. And I don't think Shai's a bad option, honestly, now you think about that. As for Shai, though he's a good passer and decent defender on the defensive end, honestly, he shoots a lot of shots. Honestly, I would feel like he'll probably shoot most of his shots, probably you can say, mostly in the paint and then in a bit of a restricted area, and a lot from the mid-range and a bit from the top of the key. So he's basically an all-around player, but I think he really handles the ball a lot, so he probably shoots from above the key and shoots within the mid-range and the paint. That's not even that bad, and he passes the ball too, so that's not even that bad, honestly, because basically, most of his shots, as you can say here, is probably from, like, honestly, how Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays it's looking like, because he shoots most of his shots, honestly, from either banking a shot, or dunking the ball, or doing a finger roll on the layup. So honestly, he doesn't really do a lot, but in jump shots he shoots like about 35%. So he's mostly basically he's like a driving to the rim type of player. He's more of an athletic player, as in more of a player that drives and kicks, honestly, because he mostly uses his body and his stretching and his weight at that height, honestly. But I don't really think he abused the 3-ball a lot, so he's basically just an athletic point guard at 6.6. But that's not even that bad. I feel like Shai, honestly, if he can drive, kick, and then use his size to the advantage and shoot a bit of mid-ranges and a bit of 3-pointers, it's not even that bad at the point guard position. That's how Shai plays a bit, but I really want to see what he shoots on pull-up 3-pointers. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, with his given amount of time in the NBA and what he does, is very good. Actually, I found here what Shai shoots on the catch and shoot and the pull-up, so here y'all go. As he shoots 42% from catch and shoot and 27% from the 3-point line, so that's pretty reasonable. But here, let's get into why the Raptors should trade for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, as y'all see the stats there. If you're the Raptors, why do you trade? One, because you get height at that point guard position at 6'6", and then in the starting lineup, possibly you can probably have Shai and Gilgeous-Alexander and Scottie and Pascal in the starting lineup, as everyone's over now 6'5" and above, with other players to go around. Like you can possibly say Gary Trent Jr. and even Pressure Tour now that Khem Birch is probably traded, or you can just do the small ball lineup, go with Precious or something. But honestly, that starting 5 is scary. Honestly, Shai at the 1, OG to 2, Scottie at the 3, Pascal at the 4, And then you have Birch as a 5. That lineup honestly be scary, and it'd be a lot of things to mess with, and you can possibly even sign George Ibaka still. That lineup seems scary with a length of defenders, and all they really need is just complementing your bench players. So you can complement that, but I don't know the Raptors' salary situation works. And yeah, adding Shai to this team will make your team very younger, as he's only 23 or 24 years old, if I'm correct. And you pair him up with Scottie, Barnes, and Pascal Siakam with like the Gary Trent Jr., Fresh Chua, and many others, as the team is still young. As if that bench gets filled, it'll be a problem again, like I'm going to say here, and that's why I think we should get Shai. But finally, that's why the Raptors should probably get and pursue a trade for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And thank you all for watching, and more videos on the way. And like, comment, subscribe, and we out.